what you like about the diminished state of a great nation that once governed a quarter of the earth, but we're still capable of producing a woman who can be Prime Minister for 3 weeks. Now, forget about that. A woman who can play the piano with her penis. The publicly owned Channel 4 at its finest.
TV is I can do stupid stuff like this.
Oh, come on, wait a minute. Why do we have to pixelate her fabulous nude form? I'm under double investigation from Ofcom, so I'm always interested in what you can get away with, what Ofcom will let you do on British TV, and they apparently let you show your full form in its full naked loveliness, as Jordan Gray did just there, after which she then tickled the ivories with her meat and two veg. Fantastic. Roll on the Bechstein Grand. My penis has got a sudden yen to play the Moonlight Sonata. But Ofcom, we have to pixelate it, but Ofcom is cool with it going out on Channel 4. Actually, I don't know whether Michael Grade plays the piano, but I'd like to invite him on our show so we can do the Schubert Sonata for 4 hands and 2 penises. Failing with that, we'll do Heart and Soul. Michael Grade's penis can do the low-hanging part, the dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, and mine will do the treble. Blink, 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 a blinky, blinky, blink. Britain leads the world in be-penised women, and yet were our ruling class to disrobe with the gay abandon of Miss Grey, one can't help wondering whether there'd be anything underneath at all. I appreciate that this is something of a childish metaphor, but in the self-Moronized political culture that has left us with a choice between Rishi Sunak and Keir Starmer, it's the best I can muster. This week's Prime Minister has sold himself to the country as the chap who can get us out of this mess, which ought to be plausible, as he's largely the chap who got us into this mess. I mean, a fellow wouldn't shut down the entire economy if he didn't have an on switch to open it all up again, would he? Well, we did it to, quote, protect the NHS. How's that working out? The NHS waiting list across the United Kingdom is at a record high, about 8 million people. That's actually bigger than the population of Scotland and Northern Ireland combined, so perhaps we should make waitlist Stan a 5th home nation and let it enter the Commonwealth Games. Ah, well, it's worked out well for Rishi, the first British Prime Minister with an American green card, although he claims to have disowned that, discarded that. I'm not actually sure that's how it works under US law. But I don't blame him. It always helps to have a backup plan, like a mansion in California. As for his new subjects, if you haven't yet made your dosh, if you haven't yet bought a flat, if you haven't yet secured an appointment with a GP, you may be getting the vague feeling that in a comprehensively wrecked United Kingdom, all these things are slipping beyond the bounds of possibility. Just to make that a little more specific, if you've worried that your stage 2 cancer might be metastasizing into stage 4 cancer, how many prime ministers do you think you'll have gone through before you get an appointment with a consultant? But don't worry, his ascendance has reassured the markets. By the way, what are the markets? It sounds like an upscale cul-de-sac on the edge of Leamington Spa.